Hey guys, it's Lennon. We're back in another ranking video. And recently I reviewed Toy Story 5. So, because of Toy Story 5, I am ranking the whole Toy Story series. And I am gonna end up including Lightyear. So, which makes it 6 movies. So therefore, start the ranking. Coming in number 6, we do have Lightyear. In last place, so we got Buzz on being a space ranger, which is by Chris Evans, not Tim Allen. Here for light years from Earth. And then he and a spaceship full of hibernating colonizers land on a hostile planet. And then he takes in such self-aggrandizing ways that his commanding offers. And then we got Alicia Hawthorne that plays rousing background music to mock him. Which Buzz then leaves him and lost him and his cargo of off-world denizens marooned. So the time dilation he experiences during every flight test, he finds himself leapfrogging 4 years into the future while he himself ages just a few minutes. So his long personal arc of learning how to live in the moment is appreciating the people around him and not being so obsessed with finishing the mission. But to say this is boring, this AI feline who solves crystallic fusion, her ball coughs a flamethrower, splits tranquilizer darts, saying beep boop when plugged to other circumstances. All you just need to know, the only thing you need to know about this movie is that spacesuits have quick draw, surrender strength, that you can make a sandwich by putting a slice of bread in between 2 slices of meat, harpoon guns, and surprisingly effective against high-tech machinery. So to infinity and beyond, or at least until the inevitable sequel, which I even doubt this movie will get a sequel. But to say this movie does not need one. So number 6, we got Lightyear, which is still a watchable movie. Coming in number 9, we got Toy Story 4. As we have Woody staying with Andy rather than to leave with donated than to just leave with Bo Peep, mostly's being donated. As a rarely played toy to the closet more often than Bonnie's make-believe adventure. Woody just feels like left out and is like no longer the favorite toy. And as she got Bonnie making Forky, which I even think Forky was funny. And then we got the continuation of a franchise that concluded so nearly a decade before what most unwelcome and hardly necessary, with Pixar's signature attention to storytelling, while revisiting the characters. Like it should not be that surprising for studios' planning, structuring, and execution being remarkably superior to their Braven, computer animated and otherwise. However, Toy Story 4 is still a funny movie, still a great movie, even when it mixes in an inexplicable amount of horror movie tropes. For example, as they met Gabby Gabby and his dummy Benson. This is still a great movie. I just think this is actually the weakest in the series, as it is also unnecessary. But yeah, in number 5 we got 4. But now, coming in number 4, we got Toy Story 5. The most recent Toy Story. And no, I believe that Pixar said that they're not gonna just end the series for that movie, they're also gonna announce Toy Story 6. So, like a movie, they're gonna like make it to a movie when Bonnie grows up, just like Andy. Here's my thing about the Toy Story movies, they become one of Pixar's like most reliable mainstays for reasons beyond them. The mere search for more money and maintaining a cold hard grip on IR each installment, taking toys on a journey. But now, we got like kids being more addicted to iPads than toys. So the toys started a war between tech And they have like Woody coming back. So that's nice. Being great to see Woody and Buzz fight again. And then we got this scene with Emily from Toy Story 2. So, and then we got the lily pad, which Bonnie has. And then with the fact that it's all like masterfully contained in a film of its very own existence to incorporate nostalgic cash grab. One that regrettably leaves some of its more recently popular cast are of the fun. It is also a remarkable achievement in itself, teaching Gen Alpha and Beta a lesson. So again, if you're a Gen Z and you play with toys, that's good for you. So, coming in number 4, we got Toy Story 5. The reason why I don't have it with the perfect 3, which I'm about to talk about soon, is because it is still like kind of unnecessary. Because no, we don't need a Toy Story 5. But we do need that movie. But we do need the movie. Like, is this a necessary sequel? No. Is it as perfect as the first 3? No. Do we even need a Toy Story 6? No. But does this teach Brainrot a lesson? Yes. So coming in number 4, we got Toy Story 5. But now coming in number 3, we got the original Toy Story. And yes, their next two movies are better. But this movie connects by a community of writers, tells the familiar bedtime story of the toy that gets old and feels unloved when new toys came along. As we got like preschool toys like Mr. Potato Head, Little Bo Peep, and her sheep, a car with a human face, and the pink pig, which yeah, it's RC and Ham. And then we got the cowboy doll Woody with his own strain that lets him say like several phrases. And the toys having a life of their own complete excuse me, their own complete with community, meaning a kind of precarious government, which we have Rex helping for a plant-eating dinosaur he can be friends with, and Mr. Potato Head hoping we get Mrs. Potato Head. And they do hope that they won't be replaced. Having Woody's fear coming true with Buzz being played with more often. And then the rest of the movie just has their adventures of the duo in Sid's house. Who tortures toys for fun? And then all the toys came alive in front of him, teaching him a lesson. Which yeah, they did make Toy Story into a horror movie. They got a horror scene in the movie. So this is really entertaining. It's the first anime movie of all time. So coming in number 3, we got Toy Story 1. Coming in number 2, which used to be my first favorite Toy Story. I used to have this as number 1. We got Toy Story 2. That picked up sometime after the events of its predecessor, having Woody and Buzz now living harmoniously with Andy's toys. And we got Andy accidentally ripping Woody's arm, leaving him behind cowboy camp. And then as Woody tries to save another toy, we got a fat man that stole him. Which he then takes him, have him to meet Jesse, Bullseye, and then Stinky Pete. And then Buzz trying to rescue Woody before Andy comes back from cowboy camp. And to say Toy Story 2 remains an interesting experiment in the studio's history, seeing how much they could get away in a kid's film. And we have the biggest evidence for the exploration when a toy is no longer deemed worthy of being played with by its owners. We have Reese's reflection on being shelved with Woody. Because his squeezers, because his voice has been broken for months. And therefore, the expert, and therefore, this is a fun movie. And if you like this even as a kid, this used to be like my favorite movie as a kid. Just how fun it is to see new toys. You'll like this movie if this is like still your favorite Toy Story movie. If it's used to be your, or if it's current, blah. If this is your favorite Toy Story movie, I definitely understand why. This used to be my favorite as a kid. But now, coming in number 1, we got Toy Story 3. Also, I would also put it as like number 3 in the Toy Story ranking, below Ratatouille and The Incredibles. But yeah, we have Woody, who is still in charge. Andy grows up. Bo Peep is gone. RC is gone. So like all the toys that were gone has like switched other places with the second movie, as Woody retaining some of their resentment towards the first one. Having a vibrant life with children, not as forgotten objects. And as Sunnyside looked like a place that, what can I call it, toy heaven? Turns out to be like the first step of a road trip of hell. And then they get Buzz a storyline. Of the inverse of Toy Story 2. And then like Lotso and all the other toys like Ken, the octopus, they made him to like Mean Buzz. And then we got Barbie, who ends up being like stuck with Ken. And then Barbie's now like threatening Ken, what Lotso did to Buzz. And then Buzz ends up becoming Spanish Buzz. And then trying to grab Jesse's attention. Coming back, ends up getting a satisfying ending once Andy gave away all of his toys to Bonnie. And I forgot to mention, we got Sid as the garbage man. For anyone that does not know. Or if you did not recognize his shirt. We got Sid. You'll see Sid as the garbage man. But therefore, this is the kind of movie that people will love the characters. And then enjoy. And for people that enjoy the first two movies, this is an entertaining, well executed sequel. Very satisfying ending. Some of y'all might have this as the best animation. I know what you're on. I know what you're on to. So there's my ranking. So hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next video.